The Indigenous peoples of Canada create some of the most beautiful and interesting pieces of art in the entire country, much of which discusses the culture and history of these groups in stunning ways that utilize the medium of film. In VAM, we've chosen a set of films that we want to introduce today, all of which focus on the history of these groups and the importance of remembering events that still affect Canada today.
Ikiuk is a unique and entertaining music video that shows the amazing talent and significance of throat singing, along with Indigenous culture. This song or music video was sung by the Jerry Cans and intends to spread awareness about throat singing.
Yo, This film, named The Bearfax, is an animated short film that reimagines the first contact between the Inuit and the Europeans in a humorous and charming manner. This film aims to show just how absurd and different the European colonizers were to the Inuit and how different the Inuits' land was to the European. The Bearfax was animated using sketches and watercolor by the director and translator Jonathan Wright. Sisters and Brothers is a short film that represents what young children had to endure while attending residential schools. This film reveals the devastating reality of how many young Indigenous lives were lost and changed in the so-called schools.
This short film shows that even through all the abuse and torment they had to go through, they still cared for each other and they didn't let their culture go. Even while they were going through so much, they were still family, they were brothers and sisters.
The Holy Angels is a documentary produced by the National Film Board of Canada that depicts the painful journey of an Indigenous person through the experience of a residential school. The residential school the speaker, Lena Wandering Spirit, went to was called the Holy Angels, hence the name. It is a wicked game of survival in which you have to fight every day in order to hold on to your sanity and suffer through the many forms of abuse showered upon them.
I could hear it all over. The squeaking, the howling, footsteps, chain. Somebody's gonna come there or a ghost. My sister and I, she was 8 and I was 7 years old. That's when they come. That bombardier had 2 big lights there. Where are they taking us? And who are these people, you know? Kids crying, tears frozen. They took me, like everybody else, away from their mother, away from their love. Your number is 34. They call us by number. I want the whole world to see what they used to do to us, to know. They used to scrub us and everything. Water, lighter fluid. Oh my goodness, bleeding. You can never change color. We're not an apple. My brown will never go away, no matter how hard I scrub. Savages. I remember that word lots. We are going to civilize these savages. The much that's the last word I heard, and she'd slap me. I used to be locked up in there a lot of times. In a cupboard. Put me in a cupboard there. They forgot about me. I had to break it down. They didn't want us to have too much of our culture. They took that away as soon as we first went in there. And what was wrong with our culture? Nothing. We used to get hit in the mouth if we spoke our language. I used to stutter because of being so scared, you know. When am I gonna get hit? I used to speak quite a bit fluently. Before I went to school, they just slap it right out of us. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. What is sin anyway? Wash me, for I acknowledge my transgressions and my sin. Now on Sundays, they used to have like candies. Hurry up, hurry up. I used to be almost the first one downstairs. The porridge they used to serve us. Oh, there used to be worms in it. And we used to have to eat it. Sit there and eat it. The worms and all. At night when the nuns are sleeping, I sneak downstairs and go and eat. Kispin sagihin si makawitzimen. Kispin kapwagwasan si makawayawa. Cowboys and Indians shooting each other? That's the only movie night I remember. They'd fall and they'd get up again and shoot. Sometimes I always wonder, I wonder where's Mom and them? I remember my granny. She liked it in the bush, all by herself, and the kids. She taught me a lot. Making dry fish, dry meat. You hammer it and hammer it, and you put berries and bear grease. That's my ice cream. She'd tell stories. First, make me a cigarette. They used to make them like cigars. My grandmother used to call me Squeeze, because I was a little girl. I miss her. I miss her, I miss my mother. You're lost without them. You're lost without a culture. You're lost without love. Run, my sister said. Take off. So I was looking around, seeing all this barbed wire. Run. And there me I am, just running as fast as I could. Where am I going to run to anyway? I was thinking, you know. So I just stayed in the bush. They come and got me. I used to sleep with my sister, keep me warm. I was caught sleeping with my sister. So she spanked me, put me over there beside Julie. She had a problem controlling it. You know, to pee. She was so scared. They had this heaters from the big boiling room. And it goes round. The squeaking, the howling, and crying. One starts, everybody does. Why did they bring us to this? I'm glad they demolished the school. Nobody's got to go through that hell. It's just like being in jail. Like, I used to be so happy before I went in the convent. Because it was free. We could go running around barefoot, pick berries, watch my granny, and then she'll get up, start dancing with her little hands like this. and she'd be smiling. I want to be able to dance like my grandmother. Walking down the aisle with big moccasins on, jingling dress. Oh, it'll be awesome. I like Wandering Spirit because it just fits who I am.
These films were specifically chosen for you by myself, Reese, Dia, June, Emma, Kaya, and Cade, the students of the Band 120 class, to showcase Indigenous songs, media, film, and stories.